Shalom, family. It's Brother Jermaine, Voice in the Wilderness. Today, we're going to talk about what's up with these shots. And the shots I'm talking about is the COVID vaccination shots. What is up with them? So, a lot of people actually don't go on the CDC website or FDA to find out about it. As much as even when I post this, they put it at the bottom of your post when you put your card on it or say I got a vaccination. As much as people show these things, they don't usually, most of them, don't check to see what's the deal with the shots, with the COVID vaccination shots. They don't understand it. They just say, "Oh, I got the shot, so I'm good." Well, let's see what the CDC says about that. Okay, far as these shots, these vaccinations, we're going to look right into what the CDC says, and then we're going to do some comparisons with the FDA and the scriptures. Okay, so let's start with the first question. We're going to go on over here. Um, Slide on over here, and we're going to do this. All right, so let's go with these myth questions. Will a COVID-19 vaccine alter my DNA? That's the main question I keep hearing out there. And I keep hearing, yes, it does alter your DNA and it changes this and changes that. Well, CDC says it doesn't. Right here. No COVID vaccination or vaccines do not change or interact with DNA in any way. That's what it says. That's what they say. Okay. And that's what we go with what they say, right? That's what we go with. Well, the people. Well, I'm gonna go to the scripture. Let's see what the scriptures say, far as these what they say, what the CDC says. So I'm gonna go with what the scripture says. And I'm gonna start with Psalms 119, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than put your confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than put your confidence in princes. And that's from Psalms 118, verse 8 and 9. The Lord created this earth and he knows the beginning from the end of the earth, far as what we need and what we don't need. And in the beginning, he said that when he created things, they were good. That's what he said. That's what the Lord says. Genesis 1:11. And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, herbs, yielding seed, and the fruit tree, yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after its kind. And God saw that it was good. So when God created this earth, he said it was good. When he created these herbs, he said it was good. The fruits, he said it was good. That's what he said it was good. And the Lord is bound by his word. He doesn't lie. So when he says the stuff on this earth that he created was good, it's good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what he said. Also, Ecclesiasticus 38:4, the Lord had created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abort them. That's what he said. All right, but anyway, we're gonna get back to some more of these COVID questions. They said don't alter your DNA. Well, it takes more than the egg to make a cake. So keep that in mind. All right. So let's see what else we have here. All right. Oh, here's one. Can the CDC mandate I get a COVID-19 vaccine? Answer is no, they can't. The federal law does not mandate require vaccinations for people. Additionally, the CDC does not maintain or monitor a person's vaccination records. Whether a state or local government or employer, for example, can require and mandate COVID vaccination. It is a matter of state or other. So it goes by the state since the federal government's not, I guess, strong for the state. The state's stronger than the federal government. That's what I'm gathering on that. That's what they say. They can't mandate it. But if the state wants to, they can. All right. So let's check out some news right here. Far as mandating. I'm gonna slide on over here real quick. All right, so let's look at this news real quick. Let's see. Medical Express down here. COVID-19 vaccinations now mandatory for Houston Methodist hospital workers. Workers must get a COVID-19 shot by June 7th or risk losing their jobs. So I guess we're being forced to use a shot or get a vaccine. They've been doing it for years anyway, as far as vaccines, because schools, you have to get one before you go to school and all that stuff like that. But now we're affecting your job, or you just lose your job. Sounds like something in the Bible. Let's go to the scriptures. Because this is my personal opinion, don't think that you should be losing your job over a vaccine, not getting it. That's what I say. Let's see, Revelations 13:16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their forehead. And that no man might buy or sell save he that has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't have a job, you won't be able to buy. You might be able to sell for a while the stuff that you do have while you're unemployed. But once that's up, you won't be able to buy or sell. So keep that in mind with this. Okay. So I'm not done. I'm going to bring up some other stuff because we need to know certain stuff. We got, of course, let's go with this question next. After getting a COVID-19 vaccine, will I test positive on a COVID viral test? The answer is no. That's what they say. And that's what they say, believe it or not. Well, let's see what we have here. And this is people that had the vaccine. what were their comments far as COVID vaccines? We're gonna go right into it. Let's see what we got here. We got some news. This is the news. I get this from the news, not my own opinions. All right. Let's see. This is I think Massachusetts. And this is 3 days ago. 1,798 fully vaccinated people in Massachusetts have tested positive for COVID-19. Already vaccinated, tested positive for it. Now, when I guess after they got the test, after they got the vaccine, they tested positive for it. Now, I did see something on the CDC say sometimes you still might get it a day or so after it. I can bring it up somewhere on the CDC. That wasn't the only one though. We have more news like this guy right here. And this is the Times of Israel. After vaccination, Argentine president tested positive for COVID-19. All right, let's go with this ABC News. ABC News. What to know about expected unrare breakthrough COVID cases. And expected unrare cases. Let's see. With 1 in 4 adults in the United States now fully vaccinated against COVID-19, health department and scientific studies have documented what known as breakthrough cases, or people who got infected or sick despite being vaccinated. Okay. So there you go. All right, let's go on back on over here. Well, this is the CDC again. Can a COVID-19 vaccination or vaccine make me sick with COVID-19? No. Okay, it says no. That's what it says. So if answer buts, they say no. Well, I'll let y'all answer that. Okay. It's whatever. Let's go over to some more news. And this is also from the CDC website. Okay. If you are fully vaccinated, you can start doing many things that you stopped doing because of the pandemic. All right. You start doing many things. Let's see what they are. When choosing safer activities, consider how COVID-19 is spreading in your community, the number of people participating in the activities, and the location of the activity. Outdoor visits and activities are safer than indoor activities, and fully vaccinated people can participate in some indoor events safely without much risk. Okay, so that's what they said. Without much risk. All righty then. Let's go over to where are we? We're gonna go over here. So he says you can play outdoors. And you can do the things you used to do. All right, so keep that in mind. That's what they said. You can do what you want to do if you got vaccinated. You can do most of the stuff you wanted to do. All right, so we're going to go here. And let's see what it says. Because we always have disclaimers and little things that people didn't know. People say, oh, I got the vaccine. I can pretty much do what I want to do, since wear maskless, whatever. That's what they said. All right, let's see. Basically, CDC says you can start doing the stuff you used to do. All right. So the BioNTech COVID-19 vaccination is a vaccine, and let me read that again. The Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine is a vaccine and may prevent you from getting COVID-19. There is no U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved vaccine to prevent COVID. Let me say that again. I'm going to shorten it up too. The FDA has no approved vaccine for COVID-19. Maybe you didn't hear me say it one more time. And this is off of what page? This is off of the FDA's page. They don't have any approved vaccination to prevent COVID-19. So remember that. Now let's go here. The Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine may not protect everyone, but you can continue to do, according to the CDC, the activities you've normally been doing before the pandemic. Now, the FDA is the ones that authorize emergency use of this, but didn't approve it. So when you authorize emergency use of something and you don't approve it, isn't that kind of like approving it? Well, I almost believe them. Now, what does that say? We're going to do wordplay. I almost believe what they're saying. Like I said, I'm saying, don't trust no man. They saying two things right here. FDA and CDC need to get on the same page because they're not on the same page. Again, there's no approved vaccine for COVID-19. That's what it says on the FDA page right here. Right there. That's what it says. All right. And here it is again. There's no FDA approved vaccine to prevent COVID. But the FDA has authorized emergency use of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine to prevent COVID in individuals 16 and older. That's what they say. Okay. And then remember, I said you couldn't get sick. So, okay. Let's go down to, I'm not going to stay on this too long. Let's go down to signs. Okay. What are the risks of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine? All right. Signs and severe allergic reactions can include difficulty breathing, swelling of your face and throat, fast heartbeat, bad rash all over the body, dizzy, and weakness. Side effects that have been reported with Pfizer COVID-19 vaccinations, so vaccines. All right. Severe allergic reactions. But remember, CDC says you won't get sick. But maybe these aren't symptoms of being sick. Well, they're side effects. So we're going to go with side effects. That's not sickness. All right. So anyway, injection site pain, tiredness, headache, muscle pains, chills, joint pain, a fever, which has nothing to do with being sick. Um, injection site swelling, injection site redness, nausea, which I guess that doesn't have anything to do with being sick. Okay. Oh, diarrhea and vomiting. Okay. This is the FDA saying this, which gave emergency authorized usage, not approval, just authorized emergency use. That's what they did. Okay. All right. So pretty much done with that. Let me get back to the scriptures because certain things we need to know. And this country of great old USA supposed to be following the Lord in every way, but they do different things and say stuff. And I wonder. All right, so keep this in mind. Psalm 7, verse 11. God judges the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. He's angry with the people that are wicked every day. The liars and all that. Remember that. See, a lot of with these vaccines, if you want to get them, be my guest. Get them if you want to. But remember, the Most High is set apart. The Lord is set apart. So he does things in decent and in order. He says he gives us the herbs and he made it and it was good. This is what he said. I know there's a lot of people out there. I've been in multiple stores, gas stations where they're hiring, and if you got a COVID vaccination or vaccine, then you'll get an incentive. I've been to these places. They post them everywhere we at, everywhere we go. You got peer people out there, and they just peer pressure basically. Hey, you didn't get your shot yet. You didn't get your COVID shot. Oh no, man. Man, you didn't get your COVID shot. Well, I got something to say about that. You get your COVID shot, or you don't want to get it, or your peer pressure. If you're on the Lord's side, this is what I say. And just remember, this is up to you. Everyone that forsaketh house, brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or child, or children, or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So I have to say about that. Now you want everybody wants to get back to normal and do what they want to do and all that stuff like that. Remember, you keep the Lord first. That's what you need to focus on first, not getting back to normal. Focus on the Lord first. Keep yourself safe with this COVID. And remember, I told you, the Lord said he's bound by his word. What he says is the truth. And this is what he says. If in this Second Chronicles 7:13, if I shut up heaven that there be no rain, or if I command the locusts to devour the land, or if I send a pestilence among my people, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and I will heal their land. That's what he says. So this is where we put our trust in the Lord Most High. We listen to what he says. We don't listen to what man says, we listen to what he says. And if we're going by what he says, then that's what we have to go by. That's what we're supposed to do. Go by what the Lord says and follow his word and his will and do what he asks us to do. And pray that he protects you from COVID-19 and pray for your brethren. On that note, I'm going to say shalom, and I will see you again next time.